Ghana's fight against a major menace, illegal mining, popularly referred to as galamsey, has been fraught with a myriad of setbacks over the years. With the president stating that he would put his presidency on the line, one would have expected progress in the fight, but the current state of affairs looks the opposite. This was corroborated by the Forestry Commission during a press conference on Tuesday. According to the Forestry Commission CEO, John Alote, some forest reserves, including Atiwa and 33 others, are being mined in. The current situation, the Forestry Commission fears, will make reclamation in the affected reserves difficult.
7 out of the 16 regions have been experiencing some form of illegal mining in those regions. Out of this, 34 reserves have been affected. These are areas where you have significant illegal mining. The total area that has been mapped is about 4,722 hectares. That means that 4,722 hectares of forest land has been impacted. But then this is only the size of the surface. Some of these impacts, result in very deep, holes, and then they excavate a lot of material. That will also impact on the forest because it takes time to get, these topsoils to be able to, get the place revegetated.
Meanwhile, a section of the public have questioned the government's efforts to clamp down on galamsey, especially following the surfacing of portions of a report by the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, pointing accusing fingers at political actors allegedly involved in the menace. Reacting to this, Sector Minister Samuel Abdullahi Jinapo said government's fight against the menace should not be judged based on portions of the leaked report.
There are things about the work of the INSIM that I find valuable and that I am working with my team to factor into the work we are doing today. There are things about the work that I may not adopt today for many reasons. Maybe even circumstances have changed or the terrain has changed and so on and so forth. But always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Professor Frimpong Boateng's report covers 2017 to 2021. It's a report of his stewardship, of his work. It's not a report of my stewardship from 2021 to date. So, with the greatest, I've heard people make the point that Frimpong Boateng's report shows, we failed. Minister Jinapo has failed. Akufo-Addo has failed. He's not written a report about my stewardship. I think a time will come when the jury will be constituted to pass judgment on my own efforts.
Also addressing issues of arrears owed seedlings providers for the Green Ghana project a year ago, a Deputy Lands Minister, Benito Wusubio, disclosed that the Finance Ministry has been contacted to clear the debt before this year's edition of the project begins.
The Forestry Commission gave the contracts to them, and as such, they have compiled a list of how much they owe each and every individual one of them, and this comes from all across the various districts. Yes, this has been put in a document form. We vetted it, and it's been submitted to the Ministry of Finance.